Shalom and friends for story time! Hey kiddos, it's Pastrix Carmen here, and I am so excited for story time. Last week, we read a book about Skippyjon Jones called Lost in Spice. And we learned so many great lessons from Indy and Stu. One of the things that I want to remind all of you is how much Skippy reminds us of some of our transgender and non-binary brothers and sisters and siblings. That's right. Just like Indy is non-binary and uses they, them pronouns, Skippy, well, he was born a cat. He was born a Siamese cat, but he doesn't feel like a Siamese cat inside. He feels like a Chihuahua, which is a dog. And so that reminds me of how some of our friends are born with bodies that don't match the way they feel inside. So there's a lot that we can learn from Skippyjon Jones, and we can learn it in a fun new way. So let's see if Stu and Indy are ready to pop on over and hear today's story. There they are. Hi, Indy. Hi, Stu.
Hey. Hi, Pastrix.
Are you being good in the treehouse?
Always.
How's my present coming? Are you still working on it?
Yes.
All right. I bet it's going to be spectacular. But before then, let's read today's book. It's another Skippyjon Jones book, and this one I think you two are going to like. It has some of my favorite things in it. It is called Skippyjon Jones, Cirque de Ole. So it's a funny way of saying that it's about a circus. It's making fun of a show that's in Las Vegas. You should ask your parents about it. They'll know all about it. And this book, like all the others, is by Judith Schachner. I am so sorry, Miss Judy. Here we go. Skippyjon Jones was a real high wire Henry. Okay. And that made his mama worried as a worm in a wading pool. I've never heard that before. Oh, my fleas, wailed Mama Junebug Jones. Come down here from that wire before you break all your bones. Ooh. He can't hear you, sang his sisters, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jillyboo, 'cause Skippy's up in Squirrely World. That wasn't very nice. Oh, but it says the girls were right. The kitty boy was performing tail-tingling tricks on a telephone wire above them. That's amazing, gushed the girls. He should join the circus. Circus berserkus, groaned Mama. I'm calling the fire department. Fire department, repeated Jillyboo. Skippy's not on fire. He's on wire. Oh, you're funny, Jillyboo. But before Junebug Jones could press a button, the kitty boy did a triple spin backflip dive right into Mama's apron pocket. That was really good for a chiwulu, said Jujubee. The word is chihuahua, said Mama, frazzled. And he is not that. Skippyjon Jones is a Siamese cat. Then she lugged her catch of the day back to his room for a timeout and a big talk. What did you think you were doing up there? You and those squirrels on a wire in midair? What if you tripped and fell on your head? You'd have to spend months in a hospital bed. Then as Junebug Jones pawed at her hive, she let the truth slip about cats and 9 lives. I wish we had 9, but we only have 1. So think about that, my Siamese son. Then she closed the door. The kitty boy was thinking all right and bouncing on his big boy bed. Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones and I don't have 9 lives, so what's the big deal? Hey, did I just see flies? Indeed he did, and he chased one over to his mirror. Ooh, where he ate it. Holy snackito, exclaimed the kitty boy. Huh. Stu, Indy, have you ever tried eating a fly?
I haven't, but I think I've seen Stu try to.
Oh, how did it taste, Stu?
It tasted a little funky.
A little funky? That sounds about right. Love them crunchies. Ooh, was your fly crunchy, Stu?
Yeah.
Oh, I learned something new. Then he looked into the mirror and used his very best Spanish accent. He said, "If I have but 1 life to live, muchacho, let me live as a chihuahua." In less time than it takes a flea to fly to Florida, Skippyjon Jones put together a fine costume while he sang a muy soft voice. My name is Scapito Frisquito, and I'm one handsome daredevilito. I'm physically fit, every part, every bit, just right for a circus puchito. Well, Skippy is pretty confident. In the meantime, over in the sewing nook, Mama was attempting to have a sensible conversation with the girls. Where's Jillyboo's tutu? Asked Mama. The Chihuahua has a tutu, replied Jujubee. Whatever for? Asked Mama. Because Chiwooloos wear tutus, said Jezebel. And cows wear moo-moos, said Jujubee. And boo-boos wear band-aids, continued Jezebel. And I need a nap, moaned Mama. But the Chiwooloo wasn't thinking tutus, moo-moos, or boo-boos. He was thinking of flying through the air with the greatest of fleas, just like the dog on a flying trapeze. Until thump, he planted his paws in a perfecto landing on the turf outside of Cirque de Ole, shouted his amigos los chimichangos. Hola, hollered back Scapito Frisquito, the acrobatito, to his barking buddies. Hold your pony, Popito, declared Poquito Tito, the smallest of the small ones. Have you grown a bigote? No, I did not grow a mustachito, answered the gatito. It's just part of my costume. Bueno, said Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones, because we need you to grow something mucho más importante. But what can be more important than a mustache, muchachos? Asked Scapito. What could be more important than a mustache? What do you think, Indy? What would be more important than a mustache?
A hairline.
A hairline. Yes, there are some that suffer from lack of hair on the top of their head. Thankfully, though, for you and Stu, I don't think you inherited those genes. Let's see what they think is so important. Los musculos. Oh, all said the popitos. Not the lompitos giganticos, declared Skipitos. Oh, sí, muchachos, said Poquito Tito. The muscles. They wanted Skippyjon Jones to grow giant muscles. What do you think, Indy? Are muscles more important than mustaches?
No, mustaches make muscles look good.
Ooh, that's one way to look at it. Oh, then Don Diego pulled an old circus poster out of his right ear, and let it unroll. Now do you get it, dude? Oh, I get it all right, said Scapito. It means I am low dog on the totem pole. This made the Chihuahuas just twist and shout. Oh, yes, that's right, Scapito. Your cabeza is just what we need, and your muscles must grow just in time for the show, or else we will all crumbolito. Then all the perritos snuck under the skirts of the big top. First, the muchachos tippy-toed by the cabalista practicing on her pony. Then they slipped past the payaso, putting his paper-popping puppy through his paces. That's a tongue twister. But it wasn't until they reached the elefante that the papitos had to worry. Watch your step, amigos, warned Poquito Tito. We are but pulgas to her. We are not fleas, said Skippyjon. We are chihuahuas. And that wasn't all the doggies had to watch out for. They saw leoneses and tigres and osos, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! But the most dangerous animal of all lay sleeping like a baby in his cage. Let's take a peek, Popitos, said Skippyjon. Let's take his traje, suggested Poquito. Not his costume, declared Skippyjon, alarmed. ¿Por qué? Because it will look mucho mejor on you, senor. Then they raced like rabbits over to their dressing room. But the circus waits for no dog. So with the speed of a spitball, the Puchitos changed their Chico into a world-class circus perro con músculos. First, they gave him a vitamina. Then they pulled on his new traje. It's too big, complained the gatito. No worries, woofed Don Diego. We will pump you up. I think we should all say that together. Are you ready, Indian Stu? We will pump you up. I like that. And pump the perros did. Un papalum papalito. We give you the muscles you need to. 'Cause you strong you must be for the triple TP. So we don't all go boom tumbolito. Then it was the moment of truth and they floated Skippyjon out under the big top. Another surprise turn. Perros poured out from every point and piled on top of Skippyjon's grande cabeza. Up, up, up they climbed until they formed a perfecto tower of tiny, trembling chihuahuas. And beneath the tower stood the power, tough and shaky as 5-day-old Jell-O. But just as the pups were about to make circus history... Ooh, what do you think happens, Indy?
They all fall.
What about you, Stu?
They stay up.
I bet one of you are right. Let's see. Ooh. Twist. Pootsie Strungelboot, the strong dog, strutted on into the center ring and bit the behind of his own traje. Ole! Shouted the crowd. Oh no! Cried Skippyjon as the tiny trembling tower of power tumbled from his head. For those of you that need help with the translation, the strong dog came out and bit Skippyjon's rear end because Skippyjon was wearing his costume. I guess you shouldn't take other people's costumes. Ta-da! Blasted la banda, Skippyjon flew up into the rafters like a punctured balloon. Woohoo! Hooted the crowd as the gallito caught hold of the el trapecio. Then he flew through the air with the greatest of squeeze. The brave little cat on the flying trapeze. But as he reached the highest point, Skippyjon let go and dazzled the audience again with a double twirly-squirly twist onto the tightrope. But the tightrope acted just like a slingshot and thwap! It sent Skippyjon up, up, up to the tippity top of the tent. Then, shoop! Down, down, down he dove, cabeza first, into the cotton candy kitten ball cannon. Oh, good gracious. Although landing in cotton candy wouldn't be so bad. Where Pootsie Strungelbutt, the strong dog, was waiting to light the fuse. Drum roll, por favor, ordered Don Diego. Then, kaboom! El Scapito Fresquito, the great Acrobito, blasted out of the circus, out of his closet, and right out of his room. Smack-a-doodle-doo! Shouted the kitty boy as he collided with his mama's head. Wow! Exclaimed Jezebel. Where did he come from? He came from the circus, silly, said Jilly Boo. Well, I wonder how she knew he was there. Later that night, after a piece of maple mouse pie. Ooh, so they don't eat poodles. That's good, but apparently they do eat mice. Later that night, after a piece of maple mice pie, the kitty boy made up a rhyme for his mama and delivered it with the most sincere bounce. Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones, but you're the bee's knees, 'cause your cooking is smoking. Hey, did I just see fleas? Asked Mama, beginning to scratch. Circus fleas, replied the kitty boy proudly. Circus berserkus, muttered Mama. Get your collars out, kittens. It's going to be an itchy night tonight. The end. And that, my friends, is how it ends. Oh, I am sure that Indy and Stu have some interesting comments about this book. So I will see them over in the treehouse in just a little bit.
Hi everybody, my name is Indy and my pronouns are they, them.
My name is Stu and my pronouns are he, him.
And you're hanging out in
Indy's treehouse,
where everyone is welcome
and everyone belongs.
Oh my gosh, Stu, I love the circus.
Yeah, but...
But what?
I don't like clowns.
What?
I don't like clowns.
Oh, that's okay. We all have things we're afraid of.
Do you think Skippy was scared of getting shot out of the cannon?
Maybe, but I would be more scared of Putsy the strong dog.
You're right. This all started because Skippy and his friends took the dog's costume, and that was not right.
Yeah, it's no wonder he was angry.
I bet he'll think twice next time before taking something that doesn't belong to him.
Yep, Jesus tells us to love our friends and neighbors as much as we love ourselves. If Skippy and his friends were doing that, they wouldn't have taken the costume and gotten into all the trouble.
Jesus' teachings really apply to everything in our life, don't they?
They sure do. Thanks for joining us, kiddos.
Will you pray with me? God, make my life a light within the world to glow, a flame that burns bright and pure wherever I may go. Take my life and let it be a sign of your love never ending. Amen. Would you like to ask me, or Indy, or Pastrix a question? Ask us your questions in the comments.
Do you have a book you want Pastrix to read? Send us a message or leave your comment below. We always like finding new books to read.
If you like story time or like Shalom and Friends, please like, comment, and share our videos with your friends. You can also like our Facebook page or subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. New episodes premiere on Fridays at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to support the ministry of Shalom and Friends, you can make a secure donation through our website, robertsparkumc.org, or scan the QR code on the screen.
See you later, alligator!